Hello everyone, Rich here, back for another Minecraft ship tutorial, and this is part 1 of my RMS Oceanic tutorial. This is something that was requested throughout the year, or throughout 2018, and I finally got around to doing it. I've already done a preview video of this thing. I released it in December of 2018, and I've been given the go-ahead to do a tutorial for it. So, quick look over what we have here. So this is the prototype, of course, and just give you an idea of what we're going to be building. There's not really any changes from this one, or from the prototype to or from the preview video to this one. Maybe a few tidy up areas of the hull, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, the full length roughly is about 366 blocks. The keel length is 342 blocks. The black section of the ship is 14 blocks high, and the red section of the ship is also 14 blocks high. So if you're going to build this ship in the water, so you're going to lay your keel on the 13th block below the water. So that is how you build it on the water, so or in the water, depending on what you want to do. So once again, look around the prototype, and we shall crack on. So for today, today's the first section will be the red section of the ship. That will be today. Part 2 will be the black section, and then after that could be anything. So we're just going to get the main hull of the ship out of the way for the first 2 parts, and everything should be okay. So I've already laid the keel over here, so we'll just leave the prototype. The keel is over here, and like I said at the beginning, the keel is 342 blocks long, so it's a fairly modestly sized ship. It's not anything big like those things over there. So yeah, it's 342 for the keel. And to begin the ground plate of the red section, you're going to need your red blocks, so we use red concrete for this one. So what we're going to do is build on the 5th block of the keel, and I'm going to work on the left hand side, so working left hand side back, and then I'll copy it over to the right hand side. So this is sort of if you're familiar with my videos in the past, you'll know how this is going to go. So we'll start on the keel. We're going to start on the 5th block back, so 1 2 3 4 5, and then we're going to build a row of 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and then 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then 11, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, 11 again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and then 14, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, and then 15, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, and then 16, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, and that's the bow section done. And then after that 16, we want to build a line of 126 blocks. So I should measure this as I go along. So that's the first block of the 126, and I should build it freehand. And yeah, it should be 126 blocks. That's 126 blocks long, this outside section. So like I say, I build it freehand and measure as I go along. So how far is that? That's 78, so a bit further to go yet. And how far is that? That is 122, so 123, 124, 125, 126. And yep, that's 126. That's 126 blocks for that line there. And now we're going to curve back in towards the centre again. So after that 126, we want 11, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and then 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, 10 again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 again, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 5 again, 1 2 3 4 5, 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's connected back to the keel, and you should have 5 blocks of the keel sticking out the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's 5 blocks of the keel, like so. So that is one side of the ground plate done, and it should look something like that. So you just do the same thing on the other side. Before I do that, we've got to add some more bits before we do. Yep, I keep repeating myself, I don't know why. Kind of go a bit like a Jethro, if you know what I mean. So what we're going to do is go to the back end of the 126. So we've got this long line of 126 blocks there, and on the back end of it, we're going to add, build 2 blocks out in red, like so. So 2 blocks out, and then we're going to add 16 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like so, and then 2 out again, like that. So it should look something like that. So it's, I repeat again, at the end of the 26, 126, you add 2 out, then add 16 forward, and then 2 out on top of that, like so. And then we go to the front end of the 126, back to the forward end, and what we're going to do there is add 2 blocks out again, and then add 8 blocks back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so, and then 2 out again. And that basically just makes the ship slightly wider and gives the hull a bit of a curve underneath. So you can't really see it from here, but there is a sort of curve on the prototype over there. So what we're going to do now is from this top row of 2 blocks, we're going to build back all the way to the top row of 2 blocks at the back end there. So from the top end, just build a line of blocks all the way back to that row of 2 at the back end. And there we go, connect up to that point there. So you got that row of 2 there, and then the same with the section below. So you got this, basically the row of 2, and then you added the 16 forward. At the end of that 16, you just continue that line all the way forward until you connect to that row of 8 at the front, and then it should all look fine. We're nearly there. Oh, yeah, maybe up. So up to there, and there we go. That's those 2 sections done. And so from you look at it underneath, you can see it sort of looks something like that. It doesn't look much at the moment, I'll admit, but you know, when it's sort of done, it will look, well, look like that over there. So yeah, that is one side of the hull done, or one side of the ground plate. So I'm going to go to the back end now and just copy from there and then paste it to the other side. So I will admit I'm using World Edit. If you're doing this on console or working without World Edit, then this is probably a better ship to build if you're working without those tools, because it's quite a modestly sized ship. But yeah, it's if you're going for something like the Queen Mary over there, then good luck to you. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to copy to the other side, get both sides out of the way, and then we can move on to the building the hull upwards. So if you're familiar with my builds in the past, then you'll know how this is all going to turn out in theory. So this is down to the centre there. So I shall copy and then flip to the right and then paste. And there we go, that's both sides, and it should look something like that. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I just measure the width actually, because I've got the length written down, which is 366. That's the full length of the ship when complete. But I've not actually done the width. So this is the full width of the hull here. So from that corner to this corner, it is 35. So it's a relatively modestly sized ship. 35 blocks in width in total. So yeah, that is that. Right, so what we're going to do now is label each section of the hull. So we're going from the front end again, and once again, if you're familiar, you'll know how this is going to be. So from the centre, we're going to put signs out. This just makes life easier when we're building. So on the centre of the keel, we'll add a sign saying 0, and then the next row will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll get the idea. 6, 7, and then 8, 9 usually follows, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15 here, so 15 on that block there, and then 16 above, which goes just there, because that's a separate row, so 15 there, and then 16 above, and then 17 would go up there. So that's 17 on either side basically. So you got 0 in the middle, and then 17 out each side, and you do the same on the back end as well. But we'll worry about that later. So right now I'm just going to copy these signs to the other side, so we'll have both sides done. And this is just makes life easier when I'm building the sections. So if you miss a section, you can go back and correct it later on. So just quickly copy, flip, and paste. So I've got the signs on both sides. There you are. So you've got 0 in the middle, 1 to 17 that side, 1 to 17 that side. So it just makes life a bit easier when we're building. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly restart the game because it's lagging like hell. So I should do a jump cut. So back in a moment. Right, okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is build the hull upwards. Now as before, I'm going to be working on the left hand side, and then I'll copy it over to the right hand side, just using copy paste. So we'll start at the centre and we'll work out. So start at number 0 on the centre, and for the centre we're going to build forward 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And that should be 14 in height, including the keel. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's 14 high. That's fine. So that is the centre. That's number 0. So I'm going to work now to number 1, and just change my notes so I'm doing this right. So for number 1, we want to go forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and 2 again, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, like that. So well, that's that one there, and that should be like that. So that we move on to number 2. Section 2, we want 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forward, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3. And then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, like so. And it should look something like that. So just looking to see if I got the right spacing. That should be 1, 2, 3. Let me just double check that. I just want to make sure nothing is wrong. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's a gap's a bit big there. Just going to quickly check it. Actually, I think it's okay. It's just me looking at it a bit wrong. That's all. Anyway, that was number 2 done. So now move on to number 3. And adjust my notes. So for number 3, we want 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 forward. And then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Like so. There we are, that's that one. Now we move on to section 4. And adjust my notes again. So for section 4, we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, like so. And there we are. Making sure they're all the same height at the top, and the hull is taking shape. Now we move on to number 5, and change my notes again. So for number 5, we want 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like so. That's 6 rows of 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, like so. And there we go. That's the same height again. Now we move on to number 6, and then I'll change my notes again. So for number 6, we want forward 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, like so. And that's the same height again. Now move on to number 7. Section 7, just change my notes again. So for section 7 we want forward 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so that's 4 rows of 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, like so, and then we're out to the same height again. Now move on to number 8, belch, number 8, belch, number 8. Right, number 8 we want forward 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then 1, and then we're out to the same height again. Now move on to number 9. So for number 9 we want forward 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want 2 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and 1, like so, and that's the same height again, and they don't look too bad. I think there may be a small issue. No, actually I think that's fine. Yeah, it just looked like there was a section which is too small, but actually it's not too bad. Anyway, that was number 9, so now we move on to number 10. And remember, you can always adjust this later on, but hey, just follow this for now. So for number 10 we want forward 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 3 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, and then up 2, and then 1, and there we go, that's the same height again. And if you go to the front, look at it nose on, it should sort of look, yeah, sort of curvy shape anyway, so don't look too bad. Not brilliant, but it's not too bad. Anyway, that was number 10, so now we move on to number 11. So we're over halfway. So for number 11 we want forward 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 4 rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and 1, like so, and that's the same height again, that's fine. Now move on to number 12. So for number 12, just change my notes. So number 12 we want forward 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 3 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's double check that, yep, that's fine. And then we want 3 rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then up 2, and then 1, and once again that's the same height, so don't look too bad. Now move on to number 13, I think it is, everyone's favourite. So number 13 we want forward 14, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5 rows of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's fine. And then we want a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1 on top, like so. And that's the same height again, that's fine. And then we move on to number 14. And just down here. So number 14, change my notes again. Number 14, we want forward 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then 4 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's the same height again, making sure every section is the same. That's fine. Now move on to number 15. So we're getting near the end now. So just adjust my notes again. So for number 15, you're going to want to remove this block here. So it's basically where the number 2 sticks out. So get rid of that block there, and we just build fresh from there. So from number 15, we want 16 forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then 2 rows of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's the same height again. That's fine. Now we're on to number 16. So we're 1 block up now. So just get down to number 16 and change my notes. So on the top here, number 16, we want 10. So forward 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 3 rows of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Massive lag spike then. And then we want a row of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And that is the same height again. That's fine. And then finally onto number 17. Just change my notes again. So for number 17, we want forward 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's the same height again. And that is the last section of the bow. So do the same thing on the other side if you're not using Weld Edit. But if you're using Weld Edit, then just copy it. But that is how the bow should look. So you've got all rib sections. So just go on the outside. So that is how it should look at this moment in time. So what I'm going to do now, before I do a copy paste, I'm going to go on the inside, and if you're familiar with what we do, we just go on the inside and then fill in the gaps between each section. So start with the first section, like so, and then work along, filling in all the sections of the hull, and eventually it will look quite nice and neat. So this is rather, no, it's another sort of long job, but it needs doing, but it's sort of more rewarding when you've done it. And I'll do the next couple of sections, and then I shall do a jump cut to the other, or do the jump cut, finish it off, and then we'll move on. There we go, that's the first few sections filled in. You can see the hull is starting to take shape, and it don't look too bad. So at the moment it looks like that. So what I do a jump cut and finish off all those filling in all the gaps, and then we'll move on to the stern, the back end of the ship. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So I've filled in all the gaps of the hull, and it should look something like that. Doesn't look too bad, do it? At least in my opinion. So I've only done one side, of course. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use welded it and copy it to the other side. If you're doing this on console, then I apologise, but it's meaning you're going to have to do it all by hand again. But some people do it, some people don't. Anyway, let's just quickly copy this to the other side. I shall stand here and just go copy from there. So we do copy, flip to the right, and then paste. And there we go, that's both sides done. And the hull should look something like that. So from the front end, it should look something like that. So it's sort of egg-shaped. And don't look too bad. So that's the front end done anyway. So what we're going to do now is fly down to the back end and do kind of the same process again, but slightly differently. A bit more straightforward. And we're going to work backwards this time. So we're going to start on the outside at number 17 and work our way into the centre. So start down at number 17 here. And I'll just adjust my notes so I know what I'm doing. So there we are. Oh, hang on, box is gone. Okay, so right. So I'll start at number 17. So for number 17, we want to start with 2 rows of 5, I think. So back, forward 5. So, or if I say forward, I mean back. Okay. So anyway, so I'll start with 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1 on top. There we go. So that should be the same height as the front section. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the forward section again, to the back end of it. So for section 17 of the front, and at the very top, along this block here, we're going to build a line of blocks along the top, all the way to that back. So that first section back there we just built. So this should be the same height then. So you can see I'm building it along the top there, and it should connect to the top of that section we just built. In theory, anyway. And I'm nearly there, nearly there. And there we go, and that is the same height, so that's fine. That's connected to the top of the section 17 at the back end, and it's fine. Right, so that's that one. Now move on to number 16. So on top of number 16, just change my notes. So for 16 we want forward 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then 1. There we go, that should be the same height again. Yep, that's fine. Now move on to number 15. So for section 15 again, we can remove this block here and start afresh. So for section 15 we want, I think that's 11, so just check that. Yep, so you want 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 3 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and then 2, 1, 2 again. There we are, and that's the same height again. Now we're on to number 14. I'll change my notes again. So for section 14 we want 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 3 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, like so. And that's the same height again. And then we want number 13, so section 13, change my notes again. So for number 13 we want forward 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 3 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's the same height again. Now we're on to number 12. So for section 12 we want forward 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 4 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 3 again, 1, 2, 3. And that's the same height again, that's fine. Now we're on to number 11, section 11. So change my notes. So for section 11 we want forward 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the same height again, that's fine. Now we're on to section 10. Just adjust my notes. So for section 10 we want forward 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we want 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, like so. And that section's the same height again. Now we want to go to section 9, and change my notes again. So for section 9 we want forward 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's the same height again. Now we're on to section 8, and change my notes again. So for number 8 we want forward 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the same height again. Now we're on to section 7. So for section 7 we want 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. And there we go, that's that one. Now we're on to number 6. Change my notes again. So for number 6 we want forward 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's the same height again. Now we're on to section 5, and we want forward 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, 1, 2, like that. That's the same height again. Now we're on to section 4, and on section 4 we want 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, and then up 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. Now we're on to section 3. Change my notes, bear with me. So for section 3 we want 5 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, no, up 7, sorry, so it's not up 2, we go up 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. So I'll recap that again, so it's 5, 2, 2, and then up 7, and then 4. There we are, so that was number 3. Now we're on to number 2. Number 2, we want forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Now we're on to section 1. In section 1 we want to go forward 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like so. And finally on section 0, which is the keel, we want to go up 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there we go. That's the back end of the ship. And it should look something like that. Nothing special, but you know, when you have the black section on top, like the prototype over there, it will look fine. And it don't look too bad at the moment. So as before, like we did on the front end, go on the inside and just fill in the gaps between each section. Like so. Let's fill in the first few, and then I'll do the usual jump cut. And this section has actually been a bit easier, I think, because it's sort of not as spread out. But then again, that sort of depends on how you look at it. So I'll do this last section, and I'll do a jump cut. So yeah, there's the first few sections filled in, and it should look something like that. Remember, you've got a straight edge here at number 0. That's the back end, of course, back end of the ship, and it should look something like that. So I'll do a jump cut while I fill in the rest, and then we'll move on. So back in a moment. Right, back again. So I filled in all the gaps in the stern of the ship, and it should look something like that. Nothing special at the moment, but there we go. And I've only done one side, of course, but on the inside it should all look something like that. And I don't look too bad. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to fill in the side wall, and then I'll copy it over to the other side, and then we'll probably finish off there. So I'll quickly do this as quickly as I can. I really should try using the stack tool, but it never works for me properly. Never mind. So I'll just quickly do this section by hand because I can. So set 251 14, I think. Yep, that's fine. So just do these little sections, and then I build it all the way forward. And then it should be fine. So that's the first part. Now just build this side wall down to there. And there we go. And then the next few sections. And then the rest by hand. So there we go. There's that side bit all filled in. There we go. And the side should all look something like that. So you got that big wall sorted out there. And it don't look too bad. So just quickly look on the inside, make sure it's all lined up there. And yeah, it don't look too bad. Right, so what I'll do, I'll quickly copy that to the other side, and then we can move on to the floor, which is basically all black, all red. Sorry. So just quickly copy all this. Just going down the centre. You see there's two Queen Marys, very intimidating looking ships. Right, so we're down to the centre at the back end, and then I just use the usual copy, flip, and then paste. And there we go, that's both sides done. So that's the stern of the ship filled in there, and both sides all sorted. And it don't look too bad. There we go, that is the draft of the ship virtually done. So there's one more job to do, which is basically fill in the floor, which is all red basically. So I used the fill tool, so fill 251:14 by 30, 40 Brazilian, and there we go, that's the floor one side, and then the other side of the keel do the same, and there we go, that's the floor all done. And that is pretty much it for the draft. I could add the propellers, but I'll leave that to another day. And it should be that. So the straight edge at the back here, that will be where the rudder attaches to. So you see the straight edge. We'll add the hinges later on, but if you look on the prototype, you can see where the rudder is. as well as the propellers and things. But yeah, that is the draft of the ship done, and we'll leave it at that. So I'll quickly fly over to the prototype and we'll look at what we need to do next in part 2, which will be the black section. I'm just trying to think whether I should include the... Well, I'll include the yellow line in the build, but I'm not sure about the white section, because there's a white section on the front and a white section on the back, as you can see here. This is the back of the ship, and you've got this white section. I may tidy this up and make it a bit simpler to build, but I'm not sure yet. But anyway, that is the back end. So if we look around the back end of the black, it does look quite sculpted, much better than previous, and that will be for part 2. Yeah, it don't look too bad. So that will be for part 2, as well as the front end, of course. So it's all the black section will be done in part 2, and then we can move on to the beginnings of the superstructure. And it's not, like I say, it's not a very big ship, so it should not cover more than, say, 8 parts. But we'll see. I mean, it could go more, but don't think it would go more than 8 videos. But we'll see. But we've got the draft of the ship done anyway, and it does look quite good. And yeah, and as before, if you're going to be building this as part of a downloadable project or a video on YouTube or anything like that, then don't forget to leave credit for the design. That's all I ask. I'm not going to sue you or anything like that. I just ask for a bit of credit for the design, as I've spent a lot of time doing it. So there we go. But anyway, that's it for part 1, and yeah, part 2 will be the black section of the hull, and we shall leave it at that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return in part 2. So bye for now.